Give me a sec. I've got that up. Shan't be super top of bringing stuff at the moment. Okay, get the notification out. If people are keen on joining, I will available to in. There we go. Got that working. Second. Okay. I think we're there. Alright. Oh. Whew. Right. Well, we needed to sort out some things. It was we found out, you know, it was a classic of, oh, the game's being played now. So. Do our best. Okay, Beefee versus Coke Guy. I got the teams around the wrong way. I thought it was CokeGuy's Orcs, but it's Beefee's Orcs. Of course it was. Let me fix that in the title. I didn't think CokeGuy was playing Orcs again. I was really confused. Yeah, I got that round the wrong way. Update that. Redo that. Okay. Good. That's done. Alright. Gonna go and... Yeah. Oh, sorry. Alright, so where we're at. Sorry. Okay, so both teams have a bench and... No, nothing. Although it looks like... No, nothing. Beefee got the, got the fan factor. No classic Coke Guy running no Apo. For the start. Of, had an interesting chat. You talk to Coke Guy about Apos. They're not necessary for early stage teams. If your team is a Season 1 team, it doesn't need an Apo. That's the rule. Many would disagree, but... Plus side is it does keep your PV down. It does let you what? Induce stuff more easily. Probably against, if you were playing Orcs, definitely a good definitely a good idea. And if you're playing, what else? Anything that has access to a bomber. The 50k bribe is just, you know, you have no Apo, but the Season 1 team, you've got nothing developed. You're not really saving anything in particular. And maybe worth it. Some would argue that losing like a Blitzer with guard is actually kind of big though. Well, actually no, sorry. Some would say, I don't know, losing a block warrior would be a bad thing, but right. So it looks like we're going to see a crush through over here. You know, got a couple of hits on these orcs, right? 3-year-olds there for using, but they will have. Yeah, I mean, listen, if your orcs are just, you know, there to get based, then get based. Or you stay. Unless you're trying to make another cage. Blitzing. Howling. And eventually the orcs break. That's the thing. Eventually. Curious. Going. Over here. Where? Oh. Roll. Would it even go like... Yeah. Nailed it. Great. Yeah. So, yeah, big old shift to the cage. What's stuck? That's the real question. So this orc's gonna be stuck, I think. This orc's gonna be stuck. The big uns are gonna be stuck up here if these two things don't dodge off. That ain't moving. That ain't moving. Oh. You're all hear that. That's stuck there. Oh, race that one too. Anyway. Yeah, right. So, the orcs can get around here. Just a case of could build that square and then if blitz there, force that up. Doesn't really do much. It's just fun because chain push is fun. All right. All right. All these two squares as well. We get a whole set of chain pushies going on. Don't really know what the outcome of this is though. This is fascinating. Okay. We're really stretching here. Okay. Going for the... Okay, never mind. We're going for the ogre. Choice. Right. Oh, that was brave. So, I think what happens here is... Oh, sorry. Oh. Stop. That stands up. This comes down to here. Marks there as well. Or doesn't. marks the other one. But yeah, I do think this ball's going to come over this way now. Because I'm pretty sure with some good blocking, about to see, that these... Oh, actually... I think that may have... Huh. I don't know, you know, I'm going to withhold comment because I'm not quite sure where we're going here. If it's just like a slowing it down play, this space over here is great. And actually with these pieces here going down, can actually send this beastman here. Down here. Or even further down now. 1, 2, 3, 6. If you wanted to go further, or just in this square here, go 5. And that's just, you're just then making... You're just then making like a screen. The orcs, and the orcs are all stuck over here. Except that guy. But... Yeah. Oh, amazing. Alright. So, yes. This is, please come hit the ogre. That's just, please come hit the ogre. So, now... Okay, so we're not going forwards. Fair enough. But I'm sure we're going to send this over here. Yeah, okay. So, with the number of turns left... CokeGuy's probably gone, no, I don't really actually want to be forwards. Like, actually making this screen here, giving myself the avenue forwards, actually puts too much pressure on me to score early, because all of this is going to get based by the orcs coming across. And basing up and trying to deal with that. So, yeah. We don't do that. Instead, it's just opting for taking a more central spot. The orcs do need to move over here to deal with it. Absolutely. But because of the situation back here, yeah, they're a little bit like the orcs are kind of underpowered at the moment, despite there not being any removals. So. Now, obviously here you'd hope, yeah, choose to follow in the end. That's an unfortunate chaos. Bend is a great skill though in this situation. Yep. So having keeping the pig in there, not so it gets traps. Very good. So the issue with this, as really nice as it is, there is a glaring weakness, which is this piece. 1, 2, 3, and then GFI. Yes, it's a GFI. And then to hit this, alternatively, this one comes in. That's a 2 die hit. Chain push up to here. This goes free. This goes free. Giving it the opportunity to then go around the outside. But hey, maybe we're not doing that. That was my eyes on the play there. And then you just get to punch extra times in here. Doesn't look like that's what we're doing exactly. Well, exactly. Other shots have been taken first. This is a no block hit. I think you want to do it with this one, bend piece, because then you get the follow-up from this one to, like, shove it, like, remove the dodge requirement. I think maybe before you do anything else, though, like, you see, hey, does the ogre to come and base this? Having Wacko the Stomper. Darkers. Coming, guys. Yeah, and now you're also running out of time. These things are now becoming free. Great, you know, having only 2 pieces tying up these 3 is awesome, but now that's it. That period's ended. Time to move. Okay, we might just be dodging. Don't hate it. Right. Ogre comes in here, maybe? Marks it up. I think top, though. Definitely don't go. And actually, the blitz has been used, so now this has to be it. Okay, it's a 1. Fine. Because we do still have the dodge here. We do have a free piece to come and help. But these all get moved. This one probably gets moved now. Somewhere useful. But this one... That one I was going to say would wait until after this. You kind of want the support nearby if it's failed. Although I guess this is the alternative scoring threat. Better scoring. Yes. Anyway. The 3+ dodge works. Alright, so 3 turns to score, plenty of time. The Orcs are kind of separated out. No armor breaks. Oh, no. Not no armor. I don't know. Certainly no removals. Appo still. Yep, there we go. Yep. So, from the Orcs, what's probably going to happen? I reckon you'll see a punch this way. And then both of these blitzers are going to swing around. You could send the guard one up here, right? But you're not going to really open anything up there. You could remove the assist at least. Or, alternatively, you go guard one down here. Orc lineman does a little dodge into here. Get the hit there. And then you have a route through for 1, 2, 3, 5. Oh, what am I saying? Straight in the front. Never. Yeah. Sorry, that's what I was looking at, but now we're here. Okay, so I thought yeah, we have that line, like you hit this and then you get the line in the front. But it was not to be. We're just kind of getting in front here and slow it down. Fair enough. It was a good move getting this second beastman here behind. That little bit. No, actually, making it a hell of a lot more difficult to actually break this screen. This screen. This guy is. Ooh, lots of orcs. Babysitting the ogre too. It's good. Okay. Gets to knock down the warrior too, which is really big. Although, yeah, pretty good plan not to follow. Oh, our first removal of the game. Orcs strike. Right, so you... CokeGuy is in scoring range from here, as we can see. It's a relatively simple matter to blitz this with block. Harder to bring enough assists around, so yeah, blitz with block. That's the knockdown. And then we might take another block on the next guard piece as well. Wrestle. But, oh, yeah, that's scary. He finds it. Hey, Newt, how are you? Yeah. Oh, I clicked. I have clicked. These are just bonus things, but yeah, it's a single GFI now to score, and I don't think you wait till next. I don't think. Nope. Alright, that goes one. So, CokeGuy's one up, but not under ideal circumstances. Was forced to score a turn early. A turn earlier than have wanted to. That Biggin comes straight back from the KO. So, full strength again. So, we've only had one removal so far, and it's been the. An orc, failed orc GFI, which is classic orcs. Classic orcs. Well, I don't think we're going to see a two turn from Orcs. It's certainly possible, but the way that CokeGuy's setting this up, I think probably not. God, this is a well-developed team. A block. So much block. I mean, it's only 5, but still so much block. All the warriors have it. 3 warriors have block. Ogre is still on 0 SPP, but hey, you know. You can't stunty throw. Well, even if you can stunty throw, it can take a long bloody time. Oh, this is a very forwards, very aggressive. Holy shit. And which side do you think which side do you think Beefee's pushing up? It's not supposed to be a secret. So, you know. But yeah. We're gonna hope they get the ball here. And then just these two straight up. How we're gonna get through this one, I don't know. Or actually, for that matter, this one. Like, we don't really have the strength. I guess you could see this coming up. Provide an assist. We'll see. Oh, kick. Good skill. Someone got sent off. That was a Chaos player. Wrestle piece just gets sent off because, hey, fun. I think, you know, maybe there is still a place. I've been thinking. We're always arguing about if there's a place for that officious ref in the game. There might be, but as like a one-off pred enough that only works for, you know, the drive or something, you know. Send off for the game is rough, but like send off for the drive, maybe less rough. But just having to play a player down all of a sudden is not fun. And there's no like game behind it. It's just random. Ha, you're screwed. So this is interesting, right? Ball's very much on. Let's see. As far as here, if we just buy. From this square, obviously can't score. There's something has to be in scoring range at the end of this turn. And I hazard a guess to say... Yeah, no. They need one further forward than that. That's good. Can this one get... 3... This one needs to make this dodge and then get to here. If this line orc can stand in any of these squares. Damn it. Yeah, if that line orc sort of stood in any of those squares, it had to be 2 ahead of this. It needed the 1 extra move that this needed, plus 1 because of the difference. That would have been a scoring threat too. That would have been a scoring threat. Sorry, not 2. None of these are scoring threat. Damn. I don't think anything was going to get range of this, so... Yeah, no, nothing more. The little shift across was not really worth it. The only thing that can happen now is somehow... this doesn't get punched backwards by this goat. Honestly, a skull. No, not even that. And you need to not get it pushed backwards and then somehow have a way to push it forwards again. And that's a knockdown, so... Okay. Scared me a little because we pushed it. We're surfing. That's... Oh, I mean, nice. It did scare me a little though, pushing it forwards like that. I was like, oh no, is that a misclick? Oh wait, we got the surf. And another... Okay, there we go. Removal. Alright, so there's been 2 KOs onto the Orcs now. That's a good one too. Two good removals. The first one came back pretty quick. Yeah. Surf. It's been so long since I've seen a surf, I just wasn't expecting it. Block v block. One of those funny moments playing a bash team when you go from being the only, like, when you have block and no one else does, and you're feeling really, really good because you're just wrecking stuff left, right, and center, and then everything ends up having block. Good choice. I'm a fan of the foul. Just getting a numbers advantage. If that was removed, yeah, that was a numbers advantage. Because there's no bench anymore. Wrestle Goat out is also really nice. I just don't count that as an actual removal because that animosity failed. Yeah. Ah, he's back. Okay, no, never mind. Yeah, so the KOs, every time a Norc gets knocked out, gets straight back up. Straight back up. Hmm. Oh, yes. I love this, the good old standard. I guess they call it a boat or an anchor. It's, yeah, aka Protect 5. Um, Fantastic setup. Love it. Why is this one protected? Block and 1 SPP? Oh, really, just for evenness, these two should be on the outside. Hero should be. But hey, boat, anchor, protect 5. Yeah, it's a good one. Oh yeah, I love this. Look at that animation. Hang on, I'm sure we might get it again. But if we get like things start changing, I will. This is great. There's a great idle animation, and I missed it unfortunately on the stink hand guys. Keep your eye out though. He will flip this player off at some point. I'll try and catch it, and it happens. Quiet. Again, not quite. Oh, what? Okay, none of this is correct. There we go. Let's keep our eye on this guy. He'll flip him off at some point. And yeah, LOS blocks. Oh. Oh no, this guy's flipping him off too. Like, all the big uns do it. I thought it was just the guy with the stink hand. All the big uns do. Here we go. Look at that. Ooh, takes the both down. Oh no, punished. Extremely punished. Yeah, that's. Oh. That feels bad. That's the curse of the no block. Eventually the 1-9s come for you, and now the Chaos just get to go on the offensive. Now that not being a knockdown, huge. Were that a knockdown, honestly, may have considered re-rolling that if I was CokeGuy. That's a knockdown. Absolutely massive. Just run it through, and then you're back here. No on the reroll? I guess, you know what, fair enough. If you're playing Beastman, if you were like set up further forwards or you're playing Elves, then maybe, because you've got the speed to get through, but you're not fast enough. Yeah, you're right. That's a good call. There he is. Yeah. They just flip each other off. I love it. This is great. I never noticed that animation before. Here he goes. He does it too. Not as obvious because he's doesn't have a glowy hand. Definitely one of my. That's definitely my favorite. Probably my favorite idle animation game. One of my favorite animations in the game. Let's be real. I didn't know that. Yeah, I'm sure I didn't do that in Blood Bowl too. Alright, shoring up the defense. So the issue here for the The issue for the Orcs is nothing is fast enough. Nothing is fast enough to get that ball and then get it over here. You know, you're looking at elves, right? You're looking at ball pickup, handoff, or pass or whatever, and then this guy just goes zoop, that way. And then you just go crushing through up there, right? That's rats for you. This is not that. This is based so badly you're probably not going to be able to deal with it unless you base up here as well, in which case you're going to lose the Bash War. And then you have to blitz it. That's terrible. So honestly, this is going to be a case of probably something stands here. I thought someone was going to blitz in there, I'll be honest. +1. Oh yeah, that works. That works. But like, these big uns really need to be back here. Like 3, 4. Yeah, these probably need to come make a screen over this way somewhere. Orcs, yeah, Orcs are gonna find it very hard to score. Getting the yeah, getting those double stumbles. Gets the pick up, right? That's nice, but yeah, it's just so far back. Especially, like, it's so far back, and then also this thing. Your badly hurt Black Orc. Sorry, Black Orc. Biggin. Badly hurt Biggin. Ghost is over here. Got appoed. Yeah, every blitz is strength 4 for the Chaos. Every blitz is strength 4. And that, perhaps unsurprisingly, is really good. Gonna get 3 die? Yeah, 3 die time. Foul. See now, like, and I know because I've been in this position with bloody Imperial Nobles so many times, because they have a similar issue of just getting based up and not being able to get away, and also not being able to win the Bash War, getting stuck down the back with this thing, and you're just like, I'm so far away from, like, all of my help. I need to be, like, this guy, if I want to be near my help, which is all the way up here, but even if you get there, this is probably still going to lose the Bash War. Oh. Ugh. It's applying, you've got your wrap this way, and this is applying pressure this way too. And so it's like, alright, so you're not going to go this way. Sorry, I have to change colours. But the Orcs, I know I'm doing Orcs in blue, which is heresy, but the Orcs can't go that way. That's just not happening. And they can't go that way. This is all kinds of awful. So the Orcs are going to have to retreat their players back and try and salvage a situation here, which means the slow team that is going to get 2 die blitzed every single turn has had to retreat and then try and fight their way forwards again. And yeah, good luck with that. This is... And it was all because of not re-rolling, honestly. Should have probably re-rolled chunk beef smash here. Probably needed that double both down re-rolled on that LOS, because then it sucks. But when everything's up on the line, this is the situation you can't up it. Doing your yeah, not winning. That works. Okay, okay. So, what are we looking at here? Leave him. Oh, sorry. Hand off. To the biggin. And animosity triggers. No, wait, what? No, it was the catch. Animosity was a 6. Animosity eats the 6. But, you know, better things about that move. Like, it was high risk, yes. Could you then get, you know, this piece? Hang on. You could then maybe get this piece there, and then this one could, like, go here, and this one could go there, and you could kind of, like, trap stuff up, or maybe actually this. But, like, you're still, and then this one just kind of goes that way. It's not great, though, because you still get 2-die blitzed at the end of the day. You need 1 assist and then bang. But it was a way out. So, yeah. And now, yeah, here we go. And so now we've got, go either this way, or we can come in this way. And I actually like this option better. Well, we'll see. This way you get the ball scatter, which could be great. Actually, yeah, no, I changed my mind. This is better. Going in this way is better. Or we go straight in the front. Never mind. There was 3 options. I didn't see that last one. You know, so I think that's exactly what Beefee was going for. Beefee was going for the handoff to this piece here, and then just run the strength 4 up the pitch. The problem being, obviously, that there's all of this is then going to chase you and get 2-die hits on you anyway. Yeah, there's not much you can do about it. Oh, damn shame. That was a great line, obviously, because now it's popped out the back. Didn't even go for the pickup. We've got a 5 SPP Beastman here that can love to pick that ball up and go for a walk. 3, 5. Yeah. This is bad for CokeGuy? No, this is great for CokeGuy. This is CokeGuy playing now. This is CokeGuy the Beastman. Sorry, I miswrote my title. It should have been changed. I got the teams round the wrong way. So I do hope that that's fixed, because I did change that. Very much on purpose. Yes, I did. And then I had to edit the post and Discord as well. But I know it now says that CokeGuy is playing the Chaos. I think I got that right, Newt. I think. But hey, not. Yeah, I mean now. I mean, yes, the screen can be broken, but these are based. Those are based. Hit there. You've got this sort of concave going. All of this is based. There is, like, the dodge off. One die. Ooh, spicy. Opening a hole. Bend. Bend doesn't really matter here. Orcs flipping someone off just over this direction. Around. Yes, so I had the same thing. So when I saw, in my brain, when I saw Orcs, I thought, oh, CokeGuy playing Orcs. And I was like, but surely, no, because CokeGuy's already played Orcs. And then he played Norse, and now he's playing something else. I got confused. I'm so used to CokeGuy equals Orcs. But also, Beefee's team being named Gork Greenskins should really kind of make it obvious. Right, okay, so we've got the mark. There we go. Fails the first GFI. Makes it. Second's good. Gets the pow. Alright. Oh. Hey-o'd. Alright, so we now have a removal onto the, Now we have a removal onto the Beastman. There's been very few removals, all things, like, really, there's been very few removals. And the ones that we have seen have been onto the, Orcs. Now, they've gotten up really quickly afterwards, but they've all been onto the Orcs. So, you know, like, a little more even now. Some actual breaks. Ben doing amazing work once again to just be like, now I'm over here and I have a strength 4 blitz on this piece. Like this piece alone can 1, 2, 3. Probably not actually pick after rough, but yeah, a little bit tricky. And I'm sure that I still feel that CokeGuy's in the driver's seat here. But I don't see how he gets it done this turn. That's a second vegan dawn. I have hope for orcs, pray for orcs, pro orcs, yeah. Do it regular, punch that one up there. Hey, we must stay. Yeah, so right now, you know, there's a couple of... God, that's a terrible box. Yeah, that worked. Nice. Follow that. Alright, so I was going to say something about how they're blocking everything now. Actually, that is annoying. Like, obviously you have to blitz it, but like... So, those zones of control. I can actually just... Here. Here are the tackle zones. Just now noticing that I don't really get tackle zones, do I? So, yeah. Zone of control is kind of good for the chaos. Stuff in reserve. This is all stuck. Like, the Orcs might get their hands back on the ball. They probably will. Honestly, there's a good chance the Orcs stop another score against them here. Oh, there's no rerolls left, though. Okay. Well, perhaps, maybe not. But I don't... Barring some pretty nice removals, I don't really see how the Orcs are going to get through the score. Definitely they're slightly stronger, like, pushing up that way, I think. They're definitely weak over here. That's not going to... But can they get this free? Can this actually help out enough? Because the way what I see now happening is this one punches here. That is a screen. That certainly is. But like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's just a 2-die blitz with no extra rolls. Yeah. This can block that. Hit here. Something comes down to base there. This one can go that way. Gets the hit that way, and then this one loops around. Like, there's a couple of ways you can do it. You don't have to even hit this turn, although I would say either you're leaving this one right where it is, or you're hitting this turn. Either or. If you bring this down and don't hit with it, then that's just a terrible mistake. In my opinion. Ah. You're totally correct, Newt. Totally correct. And look at that, block's a good skill. Oh, the ogre. The ogre move. The legend just shoom through. That's annoying. That's unfortunate. Side. Here we go. It's blitz time. Oh, and there's the pow. Alright, so... But all the shots on the ball carrier so far have been really good. No need for rerolls there. Ooh, do your I don't think you GFI here. Nah, smart. One reroll in the bank. You just wait. I think what was happening there, Zord, I think that there was two plans at play. I think that the plan one was knock down this guy, yeah, and then have this one blitz in there, knock that down, and then like have pressure on the ball without having to commit your backfield safety piece to the whole thing. And when that didn't work, we then went for the ball. Now, is that a better plan than just blitzing the ball? I don't know. But there you have it. That's a theory. I probably might not be correct. The issue I think with obviously with this hit here is that there's no like where's your recovery? Unless you get an amazing bounce. But surely you play for the amazing bounce, right? Like, why wouldn't you? Yeah, I don't know. I'm just thinking maybe there was a middle road that was trying to be trod there. That's all. Here's at one road. If you dub skull any of them, you don't have a reroll for the second time. Yeah. Yeah. That's Orcify. God, that's unfortunate. Had to be done because I mean, you get multiple hits in return to try and knock that down without like you don't even need the rerolls. You get the blitz goes. I guess not. I guess it's gonna be Chaos Warrior. Chosen blocker, I should say. Not really warriors. Or is there? Now you can't. Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming this is Warrior Ball. I don't like that at all. Now we can't hit this, and that's off. Yes. Yeah, I know, right? Oh. Oh, there's the first big one. I mean, bigger one. Like, actual off the pitch for a little bit removal. Actually, no, sorry, there was one earlier that was caused by the bigger. Sorry. But now there is one bigger left on the pitch. There over here. Yeah, a really rough match for Beefee. Having so I have to say, I think that as painful as re-rolling the double both down on the LOS is, I think it needed to be done. Was it really, really unfortunate that it took your biggin out of the game? Yes, but the bigger problem was that it left... Anyway, the bigger problem was it left the ball unpicked up and way down the pitch, which allowed... Yeah, I think it was worth the... It sucks using a reroll that early, but... Sometimes you just got to do it. Um, you don't think that you would have re-rolled on the LOS? I don't think the ball was safe for 2 turns at all. I think that's exactly why we got. Okay. So the second part I'd say was, given that was let go, I think pulling the players back to try and like form a cage and fight, in a group, re-centralize and try and win the Bash War a little bit before trying to move. Maybe that was another part that needed to be done. That wasn't. But leap, jump over to here. 3, 4. Well, not obvious. I don't think the ball was. I know the ball. You say safe, but the position the team was left in. Like, yes, the ball didn't get hit for 2 turns, but that doesn't mean your options for doing something about it shrink massively. Yeah. That's one of the ones where, personally, I would have re-rolled it. And losing the, like, yeah, and also, I think it was the, I think it was the, it was Chunk. I might be getting that mixed up, but I'm pretty sure that was when this Biggin got removed as well, which was really unfortunate, but, like, sometimes it happens. Yeah. I don't know, because that's the sort of position you end up in after a, like, what do you call it? A perfect defense or a blitz where you're just like, okay, where was strong is now weak and I'm now under pressure. And pressure will make you screw up, like, everyone will make mistakes. Yeah. Actually, no, that was true, Seb, because remember, actually, I was saying when we had, I'm going to draw a sec for this, so I'm going to try and remember it, but just about where we had our Chaos Warrior here, that's around about, the ball was, oh, we got an injury back. Okay, there's some SPP. There was, like, the ball was, like, here, right? And there was one, like, backup, and I think when it was this square or something like that, and instead of, like, hanging around here, it ran, or maybe it was a bit further forward, because it did a blitz. It ran up the pitch to help hit over here. And it was like, and now this guy's all alone, and there is just nothing around. And then you had the Beastman doing the whole sweeping that way. And when the Bash War was lost here, they were sweeping this way. And it was like, all right, you're going here now. Good luck, And then as it turns out, that didn't work either, because then that didn't help either, because then the Beastman went straight through the middle to actually get to him. So, unfortunate. Yeah, exactly. It's an relatively relatively unreliable bash, but it's very powerful when you just get to 2-die everything, right? Yes, you can roll the 1 and 9s, but when you don't, and also Beefee's just there were no, like, savior dice at the end here to make them look better. These were just all bad. So yeah, CokeGuy gets the 2-0. Yeah, I did a couple of things, right? But also, playing against a coach that like CokeGuy is, knows his shit, will absolutely make your life difficult. When things go wrong for you, yeah, he'll be right there making things hard. So yeah, that's that. Hey, dice are rolled. Slamuel L. Craxon out for the next game. And yeah, that guy gets a win. Winner. I don't remember what league they were in. I always forget. What group are they in? Fresh. Not in Mines. They're not F. They won, I think. So. Okay, I guess they all stay here. Right. Lesson learned. I won't click that button. Premium, Premier. They're probably in. E? No? F's mine. So. No. So, H. Process of elimination here. They are in mine. Damn it. I was like, oh, of course they're in mine. God damn it. So I have to play one of these guys next week. Damn it. Oh well. Now I know. That could have been a whole lot quicker if I'd remembered that. Oh dear. I still had my head from the previous groups. I'm like, yeah, no, that's not me. It's like, no, it absolutely is me. So I should have been paying way more attention to that game. All right. I assume that's being approved. So yeah. Ooh. Yes. Wait. Yes. Mighty Blow's been picked up for this Beastman. Grim gets. No, maybe approved. Has been valid. Okay. Okay. Ben picked up here. Not a random. Mighty Blow picked up here. Maybe on a random. I don't know. Well, got 4 SPP. And dice roll. Oh, you basically there was a failed Orc GFI and CokeGuy just Beefee and just did not let anything happen. So the Orcs did get the ball back, but then it got knocked back down again, and then the Chaos just got it. Interestingly, like the dice are fine. Not a ton of skulls or anything. Although there are not many skulls for... yeah, low armor roll, actually, against Beastmen. Mostly armor. 9+. That's also low, but the fact that the Chaos actually, that was a really, really low armor break game all across. There was nothing happened in the first half at all. Really, there was full armor break in the first half. So like, yeah, crazy, like good. Like there wasn't a lot of things getting removed very, very end of the game. What are we looking? Fans gain. Dice are fine. Rush is low, but yeah, the rushes are what... There were some rushes that really... They didn't kill the Orcs' ability to do stuff. They just denied them the stretch, you know, opportunities. where they had to reach a little bit, and it was just when do that rushes. Hey, Beefy, how are ya? Yeah, it's a rough one. It's a rough one. Hey. No, it absolutely wasn't. It was. There were no breaks early on, and then that both down at the start of the second half just set, like, just shifted the pressure totally. And I know I've been in that situation before, and it just feels, it's a tough one to battle out of. It's really tough. It's such a shit position to be in. I don't think I've ever gotten out of it. You're just like, oh no, I'm stuck in the back of the pitch, and I'm not holding the front line either. Damn it. Yeah, it's Blood Bowl. Yeah, but hey, yeah, you just say Blood Bowl. Blood Bowl. Yeah, cool. I mean, a little bit of SPP. That's nice, right? A little bit coming in. Obviously, nothing for levels yet for you, but plenty for Coke Guy, and actually, I'm real quick. Fresh to F. Maybe. Yeah, it's a tough one. Hey, you don't really want to, so it's definitely fresh to F. Okay, I can't actually see the Unfortunately, Nuffle XYZ is not working. Can't really go and look at. So next week, can't see because schedules don't. But we do know it's set in the game, but it doesn't. Oh, here we go. It worked. Sorry. What do we got? So next week, it's you and me, Beefy. We're up. We get to play next week. And Coke Guy in Kiander's Goblins get to showdown. There you go. Oh, it's predicted that's what's going to be, but we don't actually... Wait, no. What is this prediction button? Hang on, I'm looking at... No. Yeah, Nuffle believes that it's us playing, so we'll find out at the... when we roll around. Yeah, exactly. And I've officially moved from being more like... I now really can't say I'm basically a Goblin team anymore. I've got plenty of... Oh, how do I see beyond this week? Oh, okay, so... What you do... I'll tell you the easiest way to do it. Right? Easiest way to do it. You have to go to nuffle.xyz. But... Just go to the Big O channel. Right? Look at a match report. And click... Like... where it says... Rebbl. Click Rebbl. That's a link. And that will take you to the homepage of Rebbl on Nuffle XYZ, and then select your group. And it doesn't guarantee that's the future, but it like predicts that's what it's gonna be. Yeah. Yeah, listen, I'm happy to show you the team. This is the team you'll be playing next week. Yeah. So, got my Black Orc, 5 of the Black Orcs now. Got my Goblins and my Troll. There you go. Yeah. There you go. I'm not betraying the Goblins, I'm evolving the Goblins. Whenever I get enough money, I pay a sort of, flesh and bone alchemist to transmogrify the goblin into a Black Orc. I'm evolving them. They're being evolved. Tax? I'm not quite sure what you mean. You don't know Shadowfax? You must know Shadowfax. Shadowfax is Gandalf's horse. What do you mean? I definitely didn't run out of names to put, and I couldn't think of anything else, and I just picked one. Oh, yes, listen, we talk about it a lot, Beefy. There's plenty of discussion about that. Did I say Ganondorf or Gandalf? I may have said Ganondorf. Oh, my mistake. Yeah. Yeah, it's an orc tactical combat. Gandalf has a horse, yeah. Yeah, listen, I'll be honest, it's the name the only name I could remember. And I was like, oh, I guess I'll keep it. And my plan was that when it got, like, too expensive or whatever, I would just get rid of it. Somehow, nothing's happened to it yet, and I haven't needed to fire it, so it's still around. Yeah, Shadowfax. I had to make up. I was stretching some of these. I don't like this one. I had to make some shit up, right? Gandalf did ride a bird, but he also rode a horse quite a lot. And that horse's name, I don't know if it was always the case, but most of the time it was Shadowfax. Shadowfax, like, what is it, the Lord of Horses or the Father of Horses or something like that. Listen, I'm not going to claim to be excellent at Lord of the Rings. I just watch lore videos every now when I am really bored. Anyways, who else is... What else can we do? Where can we spend... So, Dizzy's streaming a tabletop Blood Bowl game. Cool. And that's what we've got. Actually, I will check one more thing. I will check the category though. Sure. Yeah. Raid Dizzy. Anyways, thanks for popping by. It was a good fun game to stream. And yeah, we'll see. Stay tuned for the next game out of, and all the other ones. They're all going to be good. This week has some really good games coming up. Really good games. And we should get them all cast. So, look forward to it.